What is going on YouTube? Hayden back making another brand new Crypto TV episode. In today's video, we're going to be looking at basically DueDex's website. As you guys know, the past couple of videos, I've been mentioning the fact that DueDex has finally added something called the DueDex Risk Manager. And I've been explaining over and over again that I will take a day to create a video basically showing you guys how to use the DueDex Risk Manager and I guess how to use DueDex once again. Now, obviously, we will be going in depth in regards to the trading part, the shorting, leveraging, stop losses, things like that. So if at any point you feel kind of confused, definitely, rewind it, rewatch it, pause it, something like that, just to keep up with this, because I may get a little too fast and you may fall behind. Otherwise, if you guys are new to the channel, definitely make sure to subscribe, turn on post notifications, leave a giant thumbs up, and let's jump into today's episode. So as you guys can see, I do have DueDex's website brought up, and I just want to say a huge shout out to DueDex once again for sponsoring today's video. They wanted me to actually make a video on how exactly to use the DueDex Risk Manager and just, I guess, another brief overview of their website. Obviously, you can see a few things on here, up to a $70 free money reward bonus for signing up to the website, which is linked in the description. It's the first link. You can join their affiliate program. You can apply to that, as well as they do have an official Twitter, which you guys can see right here with almost 20,000 followers. Pretty awesome. And they regularly update or give updates on their Twitter as well. But just to jump into here, you can see be part of the 1% with the DueDex Risk Manager, the elite tool designed for statistical market edge. Now, I do believe that most people by now have this. There was a pre-release which allowed you to trade around with it prior to it being released, but I think maybe now everybody has it. If not, this is how you can get access to join it, but I do believe it's out by now. So not only are we going to be looking at the DueDex part, we're also going to be looking at their back end here, which kind of explains exactly how we go around using this, and we'll kind of go walk through hand by hand, step by step, each part of the website. So as you guys know, you can click Start Trading. Obviously, you pull up the account. You can see I do have an available balance right here. And then if you see right here, we have Limit Market, and then we have Risk Manager. As you can see right here, this basically allows us to check stop losses, take profit, things like that, all over here. So we will go through this with you, as well as the instructions right here and exactly how we do that. Now, just FYI, when you guys decide to leverage trade, because I know that's been an ongoing question, if you leverage trade by, I believe, 10 times, that means you have 10 times the buying power. So if you only have $100 to trade around with, you can actually, 100 times 10 is, 1,000. So you can actually trade around with 1,000 off of the 100 invested. So instead of typing in quantity 100, you'd be able to type in 1,000, which will give you 1,000 buying power. So that's how you have to look at the leverage trading right here. Now, let's just jump in right into the instructions. You can see how to use DueDex Risk Manager. DueDex is proud to launch the first of a kind DueDex Risk Manager, an automated risk management solution for traders to manage the risk percent on account equity. The factors include the take profit percent, stop loss percent, and quantity of order based on risk level. So now we will provide a step-by-step guide on how to show you how to use the DueDex Risk Manager. So I'm going to follow these steps, and hopefully we'll be able to figure it out by the end of it. So you can see right here, the first step is to select buy, sell, and leverage. First, go on the Risk Manager tab. Similar to the other placing order processes, select buy or sell, and then the leverage as the first step. Note 50 to 100 time leverage will not work with the Risk Manager. Please select a lower leverage. So if we go to Risk Manager, we can then click Limit. I believe that's what they said. And then we can choose the leverage oscillator right here, which is 10 times. Okay. And then it says select the order type. It's a limit order. In the DueDex Risk Manager, limit order and market order are both offered. If market order is selected, the order will be placed at the latest market price. If a limit order is selected, you need to set a price where the order will execute. So that's something interesting to know. I usually do limit orders, but I think if we do the market price, it will actually just auto sell it off at the market price. That's a lot easier, something I just learned today. So you need to set a price where the order will execute. When limit orders execute, stop order and take profit are immediately entered into the order book. When market orders are used, the stop order and take profit are immediately entered onto the book. So when the limit orders execute, the stop and take profit are immediately entered into the order book. So very interesting. So take profit and stop loss. In this step, based on users' take profit and stop loss, reference the upper and lower close price the orders are set. Users can either use the profit rate or loss rate option or set the price directly. Users can either slide the bar or directly fill in the percentage to change it. So you can set the quantity of the order. DueDex offers this function to help users understand the risk per trade. DueDex automatically calculates the quantity in the order accounting to the risk and equity ratio. This is easily presented with the percent or the cash symbol. And then we have place the order. When orders are set, users can set the time in force or trigger type of their orders, review the risk percent and profit percent. Now click place order and execute, and that's pretty much it. So you can see DueDex Risk Manager can only be used when there is no current position in your account. If the place order button is unclickable, please check your current positions and close all of them before using the DueDex Risk Manager. So that's something interesting to know as well, that you can only have one open. So we have right here a limit price. So instead of just going through limit, you would actually have to go through the risk manager to do that. So we could do market price, which seems fairly easy, or we could do limit. It doesn't really matter. So let's try limit just really quick to actually execute this thing. The price is 965. Let's say we will do a buy in at 9,800. So let's believe that we're actually going to shoot up to 9,800. And when we actually clear 9,800, that's when we'll buy in. So we'll do 9,800. We'll take profit. We could have that. Now, I don't necessarily want to use the take profit. I more so want to use a stop loss in case we actually fall to a certain level. And you can see we have a 10% stop loss, which, so if we end up clearing this and the stop loss actually, clears and fills, then we'll actually be selling off at 97.17. That's about a 10% loss. If we want to have more risk and we do something like 50%, or we go to 50, let's go to 50 right there. So 50%, the order price would be 93.44. So we enter the market at 98, and a 50% stop loss would be at 93.44. We could also do the risk. We could also do manual. That's totally up to you. You could set the quantity right here. Now, I don't think I really need to do any of this. I don't think I really need to set my risk level, because we have the stop loss price right there. We have the risk right here. And then I believe it's good till canceled, trigger type last. We have index and we have mark. So I think it's as simple as clicking place order, and we should, successfully create that order. So you can see right here, we have our stop market trigger, and then we have our buy-in price. So these are the things that show up on the scale. You can see we have our stop market at 93. Or 93.44. We have our buy-in price at $9,800, and then we have our liquidation price at 89 if we drop way too low really quick. So honestly, it's that simple. We have 70 quantity. That's what we can choose. I believe we can choose that based off of right here, the quantity type, and that's pretty much it. We have the value, the entry price at 96.97, liquidation price 89.27, much lower. So definitely play around with it, check it out. Otherwise, that's pretty much going to wrap up today's episode, guys. If you are new to the channel, definitely make sure to subscribe, turn on post notifications, leave a giant thumbs up, and if you guys want to check out this website, definitely make sure to check it in the description down below for that link. Otherwise, definitely, huge shout out to Otherwise, huge shout out to DueDex for sponsoring today's episode, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.